该又到礼拜晚上实况的时候，欢迎来到云之实况台，我是云之。我刚犹豫了很久，到底要不要开这一次哈？因为主要的目的是想把上次说了，看起来像是有4个选项的结局，把它跑完，看一下4个项目。但是只用这个开，好像又有点没有什么意义，就开了一次台，好像不太重要。我后来想想，确实是有点累，再加上，不想花太多时间。反正我会把4个项目都跑完，因为我直接按那个继续游戏进来，就已经在这个最后的选择画面了。反正就是把剩下3个都先看一看，然后我记得我那时候有不小心，也不算不小心，就刚好有接到两个支线吧，看要不要等一下顺便把那2个也跑一跑，大概就这样。因为我后来研究了一下，这游戏我的成就数大概差了1倍吧，对，就是有1半以上的成就是没有拿到的。那如果要拼白金的话，基本上就等于是要整个重打，然后要找特殊的选项跟路线去打，才有可能全成就。而且这个有点小尴尬的是，他那个成就里面，我不确定跟那个乔的好感度有没有关系，成就忘记了。然后，可是有一个是你在战斗的过程中，不能用那个逮捕的方式，要用直接击杀的方式，好像击杀5个、15个跟25个吧，有3个成就是这个。可是那你用击杀的方式的话，旧的好感度是一定会下降的，所以我不确定啊。但总之这一款我应该也不会拼本金。那好，我们先回来游戏吧。我们把剩下来的3个选项跑完，看有没有什么不一样。那如果一样的部分，我会直接跳过，就可以回去看那个上一次的那个 RP 记录档就好了。不是 RP 啊，就是 VOD 记录档就好了。好，上次是我直接弹了，这次我们选择这个，把它推给旧。我觉得这个超级机车的。
Sherlock, can you hear me?
就跟他反目这样子。
Come on, wake up.
我觉得有点过分了。
Get off me. Sherry, you knew, and more than that, you hid it from me. You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror. It was your idea. The sedative, that was you. She was hurting us. Sherry, I couldn't bear to see you suffer. So you killed my mother. My worst impulses, my darkest thoughts, they're you. You were a lie, John, a fiction, a crutch. No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here? I think...
这边好像是一样的。
Whoa.
这边就不一样了。
What are you doing?
There is only one way through.
Through what? What do you mean?
My entire life, my work, my mind, has been compromised by a malignant force, by a perversion of rationality. By you, John. You're a tumor. You're a poison.
Sherlock.
And like a tumor, you must be excised for the health of the patient.
No. No, this is the lie, Sherry. I protected you. I am your friend, your brother. You know me. You know me. I was always there for you. When your mother lashed out, I took the hit. When you were alone, I held you. She was sick. She needed to calm down. I helped her.
You killed her.
No. Yes. No. But it was not meant. Please. Please. I'm scared.
Are you all right? I think, on the balance of things, no.
That is good news. To be unaffected by today's events would place you in a different pathology entirely. Your time on Cordona is over, Sherlock. Tomorrow we shall board a vessel back to London, and all this, it stays here.
He's gone, Mycroft. I needed to take control. He would help me, but it was a lie but he's gone. I knew he was wrong. Do you see? I am free. I just had to act.
Yes. In that respect, you are your mother's son.
我怎么觉得选这个反而更像是福尔摩斯疯了？反而自己谈的结果好像比较好，看起来。这边是不是也一样啊？算了，没差。花不了多少时间。
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. Want to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, well,
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, man? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You, Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. You hold me responsible for his end.
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You lie.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Doesn't matter. Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you, and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project. You really are beautiful.
没有不一样。这一段
I am all right. I returned to London and enrolled at Cambridge University. Their professors leave something to be desired, or perhaps I simply lack the interest in all but a few lectures. I prefer to spend my time at the local hospital pursuing things
这边好像还是一样。
medical research, chemical tests and the like. Empirical truths. I try not to think about you. I try not to think about anyone unless it is in the course of an investigation.
这里不一样。
I've started to help people with their menial mysteries. It keeps the mind occupied. I cannot risk otherwise. I'm not like her. I'm not like you. I am all right.
那毕竟选另外一个就不会有刚刚那一幕了。这边看起来是一样的。
I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
也太像了。
How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
And you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times. And what have you to confess?
Well, I object to... I have another set of vices.
Do you include violin?
It did...
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we've
Dr. John Watson.
John.
后面是一样的，直接按掉。我要铲这边不能按掉。哦，可以。好，再一次。看来选这边差不多，只是你是自己弹的话，会比较感觉你是真的走出来。那你推给桥的话，就变成是有一种你还是有点疯掉了的那一种。好，这就是这个吧，先这个吧，看一下结局会有什么不一样。
Sherlock, Sherlock, can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
重复的部分应该很多。
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
a pinball,
sheltered
yeah.
it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope. So I helped.
You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. The truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it. You kept me in the dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. Worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, at childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter killed our mother, and you kept it from me. You had no right. I deserved to know.
You deserved to live, Sherlock. In his twisted mind, he killed her for you. But you didn't need to bear the burden of his choice. You were so fragile. I could not. I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once, I actually believe you. And perhaps, now that the truth is out, I can finally do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you get on with it.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you.
又疯了一次。
What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you do.
Goodbye, John.
这个好像也是一种接纳的方式。毕竟罪不在自己身上的时候，好像就按不掉。也算是合理的解释了，然后合理的状态。这边会不一样吗？这边我觉得是一样的，这一段。
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends.
Ha! Otto was merely the gravity.
Why?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you.
More lie.
To see what a... You're my masterpiece. I turn... It doesn't matter. Oh, one. Now, please...
应该不会画不一样的图吧？一定是同一张吧？对啊，手上那个东西在甩，一直在甩。
You really are beautiful.
After everything, Cordona felt hollow, cloying. I returned to London and joined Mycroft in his work for the Crown, but soon that too soured. He cannot abide me being right, or perhaps I cannot abide him being wrong. I left after 2 months. I enrolled at Cambridge University, though it proved similarly unsatisfying. The lectures were of limited interest. I am more obsessed with my work in a hospital laboratory, pursuing medical research and devising novel testing methods. At least there, I can be confident in the truth. I think about you in the evenings. I helped a woman with a trivial matter, and now others arrive at my door for assistance with their mysteries. We could have spent years on the case together, just like Cordona. But I didn't listen to you, John. Now you're gone.
嗯哼，就是有些微的不同。
I found it!
And what is that?
How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. It is the cases. Indeed.
I spoke.
That's what have you?
Well,
Do you include? Oh,
Dr. John Watson.
John.
都一样，按掉。好，再来看最后一个结局。可我觉得其实差不了太多。总之就是差别在于他怎么接受他妈妈死掉的这个事实，跟他怎么去处理那个就是怎么去把旧处理掉了，应该这样讲。它会有几个部分是一样的，像这边
Sherlock, can you hear me?
被叫起来的这个地方，然后中间会不太一样，再来就是去坟墓前面祭拜的部分是一样的，然后后面那个会有点点不太一样，然后最后遇到华生的时候又是一样，这样。
Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John, a fiction, a crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please. Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it? Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. The truth I couldn't bear, but now I must face it.
Sherlock, what are you doing?
You kept me in the dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. And worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, a childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter was trying to save her, but you decided he deserved to take the fall. Is that justice?
The big picture, Sherlock. The big picture. Perhaps Richter was not responsible for her fit of rage, but his treatment led inexorably to that moment. You were so fragile. I could not... I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once I believe you. Perhaps now that the truth is out, I can actually do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you. What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you.
Yes, you do. Goodbye, John.
这一段是一样的，可他前面讲的时候，我很担心你，刚刚真的很危险，反而是接前面那个拿枪的部分比较像。前一个结局没有拿枪，只是跟哥哥讨论讲话，好像没什么好担心的。拿枪就真的是蛮担心的。我需要再看一次吗？我觉得不会不一样这一段。算了，还是跳过。我觉得应该只有等一下那个过场的那个会不一样。
Why are you here? Look, Otto was to help. You,
It doesn't matter. Oh,
I.
you really are beautiful.
Beautiful。
My brother returned to London soon after our disagreement. He enrolled at Cambridge University, but attends only the rare classes that hold his interest. I hear he took employment at a hospital laboratory, obsessing over his experiments. I suppose he seeks solace in the empirical truth of a chemical test. I am afraid for him. His evenings are spent alone, solving citizens' menial mysteries to pass the time. And I suspect he is growing paranoid. One of my agent's vehicles recently ignited during a surveillance operation. She was lucky to get out alive. There is only one man who could orchestrate such a feat. Or perhaps two. I saved my brother. He will never forgive me.
居然是麦考特的那个角度来说，后续
it! I found it!
And what is that?
啊，这边还是一样。
How far, Bruce, how, no, Kate, did, what, do you, Dr. John Watson.
后，蛮有趣的第4个结局，就是竟然是他哥哥出来讲后续的状况。好，要回到这里。在我们进去最后的后花园之前，我们这里有2个，我觉得这个好像有点难度。等一下哦，我决定直接找那个。没有。好吧，随便解一个好了。这2个我都不知道去哪里解，其实。西斯卡拉蒂啊，张天海发。可是完全没有线索啊！还要伪装成警察。我有警察的制服，有警察制服。警察帽，要不带着，要不带在家里。那我待在家里还带着，怎么样？先让它换回来。警察，不是，好吧，看能不能把这个跑完就算了。哦，好，冲啊！我是戴口罩的警察。到底是头发稀疏还是怎么回事？长得也太可怕了。有吗？这里没有吧？哦， 是要去问谁啊？这里人应该都不见。对啊，那不就没了吗？嗯？嗯？他不是写说他在这？跟在警察拘留所，对啊。拘留所是哪里？他要写牢房，还是这边？安安，哦，这样我就可以下来了。然后没有变过装就不能下来。嗯，是他吗？
Excuse me, are you Mr. Capello? My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm hoping you could spare a moment to talk.
Manners, what a pleasant surprise. Most of your colleagues have lacked even the simplest of common courtesies.
成功了。
You're a suspect, sir, but not yet a criminal. I shan't treat you as such. Your case is refreshingly unusual, and I wish to get to the bottom of it.
Manners and enthusiasm. Huh. May you go far, young man. What can I help you with?
赞哦。哦，鼻子尖尖，哦不是，专注的表情，眼睛，这是优雅的新衣服，清新又时尚。手手，婚戒，哟，看来是鸟鼠。 哦，另外一只手手，伤痕累累，最近的创伤。哟，吓死我了！巴西里奥·卡佩罗是科尔多纳当地知名的防护公司老板，主营保险箱锁门以及居家保全系统。他目前被关押在牢房，是因为他是尼古拉德蒂谋杀案主要嫌疑人。年约40，有条不紊。 奉事业与原则为圭臬，尽管招待为人保持冷静和专注，手臂上的伤痕可能是最近为了自卫而造成，重视家庭生活浮躁。对新潮有时重视，把自己沮丧憋在心里，反而与什么？首先，他打架造成的，可能与家人有关。我觉得是这个。好。
You are surprisingly composed for a man accused of murder. Not so easily shaken, I take it.
Life is full of surprises. You'd be astonished how many deals go sour due to a force majeure. One becomes skilled at adapting. I am confident this will all be set straight. Until then, I will endure.
Much how you endure that injured hand. Those bruises look painful, but you seem barely aware of it. Were you attacked?
Ah, no, a minor accident, nothing more. My heady days as a man out to prove his valor are far behind me. I now know that to succeed in life, one must stay calm and plan ahead. The world will turn your way eventually. And if it does not, then one must persuade it so.
Please, Tell me how you ended up in this situation.
Well, this morning some clients arrived to finalize their purchase of a Capello modular safe. But when we opened the door, out tumbled a dead man.
And I take it this wasn't normal.
No, I normally keep my corpses in the wardrobe. Please, young man, spare me your wit. The rest of the day was a blur. I recognized the victim, and it seems so did the police. That was enough to make me the main suspect.
为什么？
Who sent for the authorities?
No one. As it happens, we had a break-in last night. Nothing was stolen, but for insurance purposes, the report had to be made. So, police officers just happened to be on the premises when we discovered the body in the safe.
理论上应该都问得到，但是就我把它照顺序。
You mentioned you were showing your wares to some prospective buyers when the safe was opened. Who were they?
Clerks from the bank. They inspected the safe from top to bottom yesterday. I assumed the sale was just a formality at that point.
And the safe was closed?
It's usually open, but it locks automatically when the door swings closed. That's another marvelous Capello invention.
A coffin that locks itself. Marvelous indeed. Help me grasp your movements yesterday. What time did you meet the customers from the bank, and did you have any other appointments?
Yesterday, the bank clerks arrived at 10 a.m. Afterwards, I was alone in the office until my wife Augusta came in at 3 p.m. I left for home at 6:30 p.m.
And what about this morning?
Our meeting for the demonstration was set for 9 a.m. I arrived about half an hour prior in order to prepare.
I have one final inquiry. Do you recall the time at which the safe door was closed?
Young man, I may just as well ask you when you closed your cigar case. I have opened our safes a dozen times a day for a dozen years. I do not recall.
有道理。
You say you became the suspect when the police identified the victim. Is there history between you?
Surely you jest. That man and I have never met and never would, unless he became the first deity in history to use our products.
Some sort of family feud? I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
Nah, you must be new to Godona. It's an old tale. Back in Italy, generations ago, the deities tried to ruin our family business. They nearly succeeded. The Capellos rightfully struck back, but there has been bad blood ever since.
And does that blood flow in you too?
I told you, sir, it's an old story, or it was. I fear this horrible event portends worse to come. My wife may be in danger as we speak.
Ooh，
I'd like to inquire about the burglary.
I'm not sure I see the connection, but if you wish to know more, talk to Billy Lloyd, the night watchman. He scared off the thief.
Was it also Billy that discovered the burglar?
No, my wife did. She had stayed late yesterday. Poor Augusta. At least she's safer with the police than at home alone.
Well, Mr. Capello, I think that's all I need from you at present. Where can I find your office?
Here, take my card. Billy should be on site to assist with the investigation. And please, sir, would you check on my wife before you depart?
Thank you. I will endeavor to speak with her before I leave the station.
Please, treat her gently. Women lack our resilience when it comes to ordeals like this. I shall eagerly await your return. After all, there's little else I can do.
证据更新事项。哦，
Come on, Sherry. Say, I am the law.
露你的头啦！这里没有人。聊得很开心。咦，地上好像有东西。哎，这我过不去。奥古斯塔卡佩罗， 不在地下这边。
Mrs. Capello, please wait in the office. The inspector will be here soon.
突然听到讲话声音的人呢？他耍我。哦，这边是啊，
You must be the inspector.
Would you be Augusta Capello?
Must I really repeat myself to every baby-faced man in uniform that strides in?
Forgive me, I am not the inspector, but I am working on your husband's case.
Then I have nothing to say to you. Come back with the inspector in charge so that we may dispense with the endless repetition.
凶呢，眼睛红红的，最近使用过鸦片体，玻璃假眼，什么意思？哎，盯着这里看，赞！金色塑形里的1875年的离别礼物，为什么他知道是离别礼物？也是戒指，坐立不安的痕迹。他是他的妻子，快30岁了。虽然之前从事过音乐有关工作，现在跟丈夫一起打拼。情绪化，有一天性较不安，他也在拨弄他的戒指。最近什么的，是因为奇怪的药物。震惊，有压力太大，一直拨弄他的戒指，这一样意思啊。震惊好了。
Whilst I prefer German composers, the harp solo from Lucia di Lammermoor stands out as one of Donizetti's finest contributions to the form. I'm sure Basilio thought the same.
He did. How? Did he tell you how we met?
Oh, there was no need. It is trivial to observe how much you value your memories of playing harp in the orchestra, and even an amateur Italian harpist would be familiar with Donizetti's finest work.
Yes. Music is a balm in these uncertain times. It is nice to meet another who appreciates it.
Much as I appreciate the truth. Please, Mrs. Capello, let me help you and your husband.
I am not unappreciative, sir. But I'm afraid I presently lack the strength.
Basilio tells me you were present during the burglary yesterday. What can you tell me about it?
Oh, it gave me such a fright. I fainted, fell to the floor. I wish I could help you, but I'm just utterly useless. Please, I want to rest before the inspector arrives.
You've had quite the day, Mrs. Capello. I shall leave you be. If I have further questions, I may visit again later.
还是可以跟他聊吗？
Please let me rest.
不行哎，可恶！
Please let me rest.
那我再回去跟他聊，会聊到什么？
What a long day.
应该是没东西的吧
Have you learned anything?
？No。卡拉蒂奥阿德斯，阿德勒街。
Please let me rest.
可恶！虽然不知道刚问会怎么样。斯卡拉蒂奥就是警局这个区域吧？我要找什么？阿德勒街。哎，没有很远，这里而已。右前方。 这游戏有一个很那个的地方，就是我很希望它有小地图。这里吧。是这一条，可是哦屁啊！全程伪装成啊，西的福字。诶，这是纯粹找到一个新地点而已吧，是不是不重要？诶，小提琴，诶，这么巧，我的小提琴被偷了。教授之路找我，这是那个哼，这是这个案件的。看我现在知道是这个啦。哦，大教堂东边。大教堂是这个吧？屁啦！阿德勒街这么长，好吧。东边嘛，他贴超多张的啊，这还有一张。这里也太乱了吧！有吗？啊，找到了，找到了。
Hello there.
安安你好。
Ill-fitting pants, wonky nose, and hair that appears to have been cut by your own hand. You must be Billy Lloyd.
Oh, it's you! I knew you'd come.
You did?
You're Marco Gallio, the best investigative journalist on Cordona. I'm a fan of your work.
Alas, you're mistaken. The name is Sherlock Holmes, and your employer...
Oh, of course. Discretion. I'm sorry. I doubt the policeman upstairs heard me though, so secret is safe with me. Sherlock.
Mr. Capello told me you were present during the burglary and scared the criminal off the property.
Hey, you should have seen it. As soon as the burglars saw me, they went white as death. Ran out the back door of the office. I heard a thud and cat shrieks, so I think they went over the railing and into the bushes out back. Clearly, my reputation precedes me. Mr. Capello was so proud.
You regard, but you didn't give chase.
Well, by the time I made it outside, they were miles away. So I went back to help Mrs. Capello. That kind of gentlemanly courtesy is why I'm so well regarded around these parts.
What did the thief look like?
Shorter than me, mid-20s, a huge scar across the right cheek going from the eye. Short hair. She didn't look like a ghost. Too corporeal.
Hold on. She? You didn't think to mention the burglar was a woman?
Why did you assume it was a man? It's the 19th century, sir. Ambitious young women are out there pursuing a career, and I, for one, encourage it.
Yes, yes, spare me the sermon. When did the burglary happen?
Oh, after 10 in the evening. I was just talking to Mrs. Capello.
Does she normally work this late?
No, it's the first time it happened. Usually I'm alone at night. I was explaining to Mrs. Capello how drinking water every 3 hours can help with digestion. When she excused herself and went back upstairs. Then there was a scream, and I ran up to the office and...
I know what happened next, thank you. What about last evening? Do you have any more details about the break-in?
Of course. I write down everything that happens during my watch. Take a look.
Fastidious in its mundanity, but I will make of it what I can. I must go and inspect the crime scene. If I have further questions, Mr. Lloyd, I will find you.
Don't worry. Won't be able to keep away.
Right.
太厉害了吧！7点，比利来到办公室，跟那个问好。804交谈9分，下楼查看比利。17分，参加晚宴，人在办公。离开办公室，下楼与比利交谈。30分。回到楼上，比利听下去。画的也太快了。我觉得整体的那个时间轴有一点难懂。比利来到办公室，等一下，奥古斯塔是太太嘛？巴西里奥是那个吧，先生嘛，啊，比利是那个嘛，该是他们的夜班警卫嘛。对啊，所以是太太先到。啊，不对，早上10点，主人就到了。下午3点的时候，太太到了。晚上6点半的时候，主人回家。7点的时候，比利刚好来。然后8点04回来，从后门回来。09，巴西要下楼看比利。17分，他现在去参加上晚宴。然后继续办公，你在前面看住。快2个小时后，太太离开，下楼跟他交谈。然后32分回去的时候就出事了，看到窃贼。早上9点，德地就发现，有够复杂的。
Best on the market. You can wallop them, you can burn them, nothing will work.
I bet he tested that himself.
罗伊德办公室里所有保险密码都是00130500，今后请不要再把裤子收到商品里，否则会炒你鱿鱼。罗伊德是谁啊？
They sell door locks, padlocks. No Sherlocks though. Probably for the best. Imagine dealing with 2 of you. Ugh.
说什么谐音梗，不好笑。
String, security, peace of mind. Tacky.
Well, you know, that's your opinion, good sir.
他给了密码，可是这些却都不让我开，是因为我在他面前吗？应该不是吧？这个应该是，这是厕所，没有东西。 我以为有什么重大事件发生，原来就只是。
Bruises, torn nails, bleeding was severe and continued at length. Bulging veins, cyanosis, bloodshot eyes, odd foaming in the mouth. Blood on the safe door could have been left by the victim.
在里面挣扎吧，就是被关进去里面，然后在里面挣扎，不是吗？嗯？诶？
Clear indications of blunt trauma, possibly inflicted before the victim was in the safe.
在里面的时候被敲到？不对吧？
Clothes are not fully buttoned. Was the victim dressing or undressing? What a rotten way to die.
Yeah, what a shame.
面部表情肤色显示窒息是最可能死因者，并有不寻常泡沫，手上遇上指甲撕裂，是不是自己造成的？保险门上的血迹，轻微抓痕可能是死者造成的。头部左侧有钝挫伤，物品上面有的进入保险箱是前之后造成的。受害者衣服没有完全扣好。哎，你们什么时候上来的？
The bottle is half empty.
商业事件。
A wine, well enjoyed.
哦，原来是彩色。
Recently used, but why would it be here?
商业事件，为什么是商业事件？超市式的保险箱所在房间有一个沙发会议室。
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
问问题。
I know of it, but forgot.
Do you know anything else about the dead body in the safe?
Well, there is the rule of threes. You can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours in harsh weather, and 3 minutes
Of you talking?
without air. Sorry, did you say something?
No, very enlightening, Mr. Roy. Thank you.
有点北气。
Is this code memo still valid?
Oh yes, it's the same combination code everywhere.
哦
It corresponds to Mrs. Capello's birthday, actually. In fact, during this year's celebration, I was allowed a sip of champagne. That's when I had to dry my trousers, and then I...
Okay, thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Billy.
I don't know. Oh, actually... No. Oh, actually... No.
Have you noticed anything different about Mrs. Capello recently?
Not really. She talks to me more when I start my shift. Probably because of the 100 best curry recipes book I'm reading. We've been running out of paper a lot lately, so she often sends me out to buy more for her. She's very particular about the paper we use. Only one store on the island stocks it, and it's on the other side of the town. But I'm really fast.
哦。
Interesting, thank you.
根本没有在记录，我画了一只狗。
What can you tell me about Mr. Capello?
He's a good employer, but very focused on work, and very serious about security, of course, since he employed a night watch of my caliber. Not everyone appreciates his strict business approach, though. Store clerks don't seem to last long in the office.
Good to know.
非常专注于工作，期待他员工跟他一样。喜欢找他聊天，最近拍了很多跑腿工作。 哦，化学活动啊，感觉这个会花很多时间。-6。等一下，又有出现新东西了。合成嘛，正负转换嘛。好嘞，这是什么？加一减一，没有减一，加一乘2。哦，加一减一，对，乘2。乘2。加一减一正负转换乘2。负再减1就负6了。那现在就是差后面那个5跟前面那一个。要变成2。后面那个5的话，负2。我这么多个可以用。是不是没有？然后负6。这样，2负6 ，Yep。轻微中毒，最有可能是酒。那感觉就是跟人家喝了酒之后被关进去的啊。咦？可是这个不能滑盐，对不对？
The bottle is half empty. A wine, well enjoyed.
那这个不能验，不能验它的那个是不是有类似的东西。
Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. I'm a bit claustrophobic.
我要给你这个密码，看起来是没有办法使用的。后院的灌木丛，所以我是不是应该去后院看看？
I'm going to catch the criminal myself, but later.
Later. 这里有那个吗？有那个，有，还没有满。我缺什么？ 本来还想多跑1-2个，不是多跑1-2个，至少把另外那个小提琴的那一个也。
They sell door locks, padlocks. No Sherlocks though. Probably for the best. Imagine dealing with 2 of you. Ugh.
我可以出去吗？这里没有办法走去后院的。然后，对啊，上面没有什么东西了。可是我的那个。那叫什么？放大镜还是白色的？应该是这个吧。哦，那这个是不是？是他刚刚画了什么？还是这边？哦，猫。跳过去，怎么这么多猫啊
Don't forget about the cats in the bushes, Sherry.
而且猫是那个、非常复杂的锁，没有闯入的迹象。太多猫了，为什么它建构的这个画面里面有这么多猫？哇，开锁
The
工具
letter F is inscribed within a 4-leaf clover pattern.
F，
Perspirai. Walk through walls in French.
超强。
Our thief seems rather arrogant. A comprehensive set of lockpicks, recently cleaned with no fresh scratches.
哎，还是没有起。而且他要我去查资料，我去哪里查？
Don't forget about the cats in the bushes, Sherry.
没有东西啊。可是我那个金汤号又是黄色的。
Could you help me?
You think your uniform allows you to do anything, but you're mistaken.
我漏掉什么吗？
I'm going to catch the criminal myself, but later.
法
They sell door locks,
padlocks. No Sherlocks, though. Probably for the best. Imagine dealing with two of you. Ugh.
是没有，就是不知道为什么那个是黄色的惊叹号，黄色的放大镜，是应该齐了吗？
Why do I get the worst jobs? Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. I'm a bit claustrophobic.
"没东西啊，真的没东西。哇，这个硬要玩的话，还可以玩很久。我不知道还有多少的像这样子的案件我还没解的。哇，去哪里查这个啊？回警察局啊。切到案件。
I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar. I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar.
这个就是那个音乐老师。
Greetings. Would you be here about my violin by any chance?
I am. I saw from your posters that it was stolen. The name is Sherlock Holmes.
Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I'm Anthony Jones. But by the sounds of it, you haven't seen my instrument, alas. But if there's anything you can do to help locate it, I'd be most glad.
Just tell me exactly what happened. How was your violin stolen?
Some needy soul broke into my home while I was out. The only thing of value they took was the instrument.
Did you report the theft to the police?
I did, but they dismissed it as petty theft. Don't get me wrong, I don't blame them. They certainly have more important matters to deal with.
It would be another crime if I let some petty thief get away with your beloved violin. Let me help you find it.
Oh, thank you very much. I cannot tell you how grateful I am. Come inside, I'll show you everything.
帮助他。我先进去帮助他吗？先不要好了，把它丢在那里。我其实想在这里绕绕看，看还能不能绕到其他的那个。哦，不是，会不会这个也是那个？诶，这是那个吗？后面吗？算是。 全没有看到什么特别的东西啊。啊，应该是这个门。之后有办法开的话，这个就会通了。可是现在根本开不了。方向正确。看能不能查到什么。有吗？没有。也没有。哦，是这个。菲利西亚，26岁，后院小子帮的人，负责入室窃盗。后院小镇粘土街有个藏身处，矿工之末中心。18岁就存在了，他现在26岁。多次被捕，重视坦白从宽，法律减轻他的惩罚。OK。
Maybe it would be wise to take a look around outside before we enter. Just a thought.
靠近后小子帮红方来事把事情就用了。好，我正在危险遭遇战。所以呢，后院小子帮在哪里啊？粘土街，矿工之末的中心。哇，是多远啊？这里。看来我得走上面那一条。 这个两个这么麻烦啊！快速移动点，跑错地方。是这一条桥，是这一条。这一条，敌对。粘土间蛮长一条的，其实。可是所谓的保持警戒是要怎么个保持警戒法？乔斯队长，看会长帮你开始行动。由于拙劣行为，他们认为另一个帮派陷害他们，让反击。然而无意中听到派谱，正在召集他们的乞丐线人，走到派谱中央的市场路。所以是这个方向。我要画动乞丐，是不是？等一下。
Buy some clothes and help me feed my family. Step right up.
流浪汉。哪一个？
it back in one piece, or you'll have to buy it.
这样算吗？
One man's. Take a look. Maybe something will catch your eye.
先买起来。
I hope you like what you bought. The best the flea markets can offer.
乞丐。
Buy some clothes and help me feed my family. Step right up.
还是我应该用那个？这一件是不是比较像？
Bring it back in one piece, or you'll have to buy it.
细长路。 企图自杀。诶，他有什么那个？ 帮派的跛脚资讯掮客，刚有，走到底了。哎，是你吧？这不是。
May I ask for your assistance?
I would like to help a companion in misfortune, but I know nothing about this.
不是这个。嗯？
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
是，诶，就没有了。屁的，我又找不到了。 住海边，嗯。 天才。凶手。不是啊，那我现在应该去找谁啊？对啊，这样我找不到人了，为什么？我看一下。诶，没有。找不到。
Could you help me? What makes you think I can be of help to you?
他不在这一条路上吗？我什么都没看到啊。诶，哦，是这里吗？
Hello, mister. I have some information for you.
I'm not interested in the advice of a man like you. Move aside. I've places to be.
诶，输了。屁了。哇，没有刚刚的存档了。诶，这个吗？对，这应该是刚刚失败的时候的存档。那这个呢？这在哪里？嗯？我说要怎么让他那个啊？衣服错了吧？
The worst club. Step right up. it back in one piece, or you'll have to buy it.
偷偷存档，试试看。
The best the flea markets can offer.
Hello, mister. I have some information for you.
I'm not interested. Move us.
失败。哎，为什么不行啊？应该怎么那个？嗯？没有。没有。我想想，这要怎么那个？我要怎么那个？对啊，都没有为什么找不到？没有。我真的搜寻不到，我现在不知道怎么那个。看看这有没有办法发。然后呢？哇，好复杂哦！等一下哦。所以不是这一个刚刚那个才是对的。然后，但它还需要其他配件。
Oh, clothes will be warm. Step right up.
这个，然后。 一下哦。啊，好吧，照他的那个我就得买了。对啊，这个不能煮。然后这个吗？没写。
Bring it back in one piece, or you'll have to buy it.
好像是这样，看看。OK， 再猜一次。
These goods are...
Hello, mister. I've got some information for you. Heard you were asking.
Have you now?
哇
Well, let's hear it.
连那个说话那个都不太一样。
So the bandits, right? Not coming. Bigger fish to fry, they say. Bigger worries.
Interesting.
Sure. Heard it with my own ears. Lord is my witness.
Oh, good. Here you go. Buy yourself something nice. Might I suggest soap?
Oh, thank you, mister. Thank you. What a simpleton.
Philip,
啊，总算赢了。
good impression.
So， 我要再回到警察的样子。哦，
Despite being used, these goods are still fine.
你要看的。然后呢？我还要找到门进去。
The best the flea markets can offer.
Our clothes will be worn well, take my word.
嗯？你待在这里什么意思？
Our clothes will be worn well, take my word.
One man's trash is another man's furniture.
嗯？哪里啊？我每次找这种东西，我都找不到它在哪里。哦，要回去粘土街了。
Despite being used, these
Buy some clothes and help me feed my family.
啊，找到了图片。 然后就直接战斗了。哦，太近了吧！太近了吧！他到底是有没有那个啊？为什么他打？为什么打不起来？我觉得很神奇。
Put you 6 feet under.
快死掉喽！太夸张了，怎么都打不动？我没有看到他身上有盔甲。对啊，那应该可以直接对付他。这个才有盔甲。太痛了，太痛了！
Can overcome the brute now. The snuff's ready.
我要死啦！这太近了吧！直接给我2枪。夸张。不是啊，那个盐袋应该要有用，可是那个盐袋怎么会这么难用？
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Just die.
那个盐袋应该要有点效果，可我觉得那个盐袋都没什么效果，太近了。
Too simple.
太近了！
Time to look.
哦，太近了！屁啦！他那个近距离近到我没有办法攻击他，太扯了。被打到。
Put you 6 feet under. I'm coming.
对啊，你看那个东西就，这么近，这理论上要可以拿来那个啊，可它完全没有效果。哎，太近了，太近了。
Don't bother move.
哎，太痛了吧。
Don't cry, you'll live.
Can overcome the brute now.
哦，痛，太多只。 快死了，快死了，又快死了！屁啦，像这么多啊！我都已经闪成这样了，这太夸张了。这个就可以，为什么？
Too simple.
Get ready for some pain.
哇，这么强！
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
没中，惨了！哎，你看，这个就是打不起来。
The snuff's ready.
I couldn't miss the party.
屁啦！ 每次都死在一样的地方，哎，那个血太多了吧？到底要怎么样才可以把那个粉末打起来？啊，还没中，太衰了吧！
Too simple. Snuff's ready. Take a rest, my friend. Give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
是满盔甲的那一只。
Overcome the brute.
Get ready for some pain.
没中。哦，超痛！他那个一下真的太痛。 好了，没有我的粉。
The snuff's ready.
算了。
Don't bother moving. You've lost. Don't cry, you'll live.
嗯，没有的。
Take a rest. Give him the pepper snuff.
看，又是一个全身盔甲。
thought we were against murder.
没打到，没打到他的盔甲。
Okay, okay, I give up, I give up.
我明明就瞄他的盔甲，可恶！
And here we are, Miss Sevigny. A place where we can talk about all your recent activities. We have a nice profile on you, you know.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
Is there nothing you didn't do, Miss Sevigny? Thieve for the gang, break into the Armor Capello office, kill Niccolo Detti?
What? Kill? I didn't kill nobody. No, How?
So you admit the rest. I suppose you won't mind explaining some things to me then.
Oh. 双面外套。 猫爪痕，笨拙的逃离，吊饰夹克，方方晚上是人。笨拙逃离是一样的，只是说法有点不太一样。
You were in the Armor Capello office yesterday evening, Miss Sevigny. The same place that Niccolo Detti was found dead today. What happened?
How would you know? You can't prove anything?
It's written all over you, Miss Sevigny. I presume you did not intend your evening to end with a fall over the railing and a fracas with felines. Need I continue?
Oh, zut alors. It was just a job, nothing else. I was asked to come. Here, see for yourself. I don't know who hired me, but I think they wanted to pin the crime on me. Poor Niccolo.
You knew Mr. Detti, how?
Niccolo and I grew up together. I hadn't seen him in years, then ran into him on the street, smiling with some lovely lady on his arm.
And that was the last time you saw him alive?
Wait, until I found him dead yesterday. That same woman was there, too. It can't be coincidence.
You saw a woman in the office?
Mm-hmm. She started screaming, so I slammed the safe door and ran when I saw a guard coming.
When were you offered this job?
Ah, mon Dieu. I don't remember precisely. I think the letter arrived around 9:30 in the evening. It sounded tricky, but the money was good.
And you arrived at the office?
Perhaps 45 minutes later. I am very good, sir. I was in and out in 5 minutes.
I don't like lies.
No, wait. Okay. It took 15 minutes. All right? Still impressive, no?
Your thieving days may well be over, Miss Sevigny. Until this matter is resolved, you will remain here. Good day.
更新5项证据。嗯？好啦，我把它跑一跑吧。所以看起来是所以故意抓这个时间上来嘛，所以一定是那个女主人有问题啊。而且他那个时候离开之后，只有那个女主人在啊。
What exactly was your relationship with Niccolo Detti?
Who? What are you talking about?
Madam, please, a young woman dedicated to her music and an enthusiastic artist. Your marriage to Basilio could not have offered all you needed. And then about 6 months ago, you met Niccolo Detti. There was a spark, you started to see each other. It brought passion back into your life.
How could you?
But your tryst didn't go unnoticed. Felicia Sevigny spotted you with Niccolo, but rather than cease your affair, you took care to avoid the public eye. You started working with your husband at the office, and met your lover there in the evening after Basilio departed. Billy would not notice, and you hoped neither would your husband. Do I have this right so far?
Yes. I love Basilio, I truly do. But his first passion is his work. I respect that, but it left me adrift. Niccolo. Oh, sweet Niccolo. He was the man I needed. If he had had any other name, I would have talked to Basilio. But he was a Detti.
And your husband suspected something?
I think he did. He asked questions. Billy's schedule was moved forwards here. Yes. Yes, he suspected.
And thus we arrive at the heart of the matter. How did Mr. Detti end up deceased in the safe?
I do not know.
Madam?
I don't know anything about his death.
Are you sure this is how you wish to proceed?
It is the truth. Please, just leave me be.
哎呦，所以也只能刚他啊，不是啊。
It is a shame it has come to this, but it is patently obvious that you are responsible for Niccolo Detti's death.
How dare you? I wouldn't want him to.
I see you need some persuasion. I know that Niccolo Detti went to the office to meet you.
时机是这个吧？
It was a midnight tryst. Niccolo would visit the office once Basilio left, but this time he returned. So you hid Niccolo in the safe. A foolish move.
I didn't know the code had changed. It was the only choice. I couldn't let him be found. I loved him.
Really? You could have saved his life by simply speaking with your husband, but you sought to free him another way.
手段是什么？
To free Mr. Detti, you hired Felicia Sevigny, a petty burglar, to crack the safe. And as a result, you killed your lover.
No. It's because the combination had changed. It is not my fault.
You are splitting hairs, Mrs. Capello. The fact remains you chose to risk Niccolo's life rather than call your husband. And I know why.
Why?我不知道 why， 惨了，我好像没有拿到那个东西。我好像要漏掉东西。
Wait here, I need a moment to think.
哎，为什么我少一个？ 对，我少一个，为什么？奇怪，我少一个，这样我会没有办法解这个东西。对啊，没有，为什么？我有失败什么地方吗？我是不是那个没有，就是那个里面没找到，所以才会那个，就是那个黄色惊叹号那边，其实我有少东西，所以我应该要先回去那个。奇怪，为什么会没有？我是不是有地方没进去，没走到？这里啊，黄色惊叹号。这样我会没有办法完成指控。少一个东西。看看。什么？他说还有另外一间，我怎么没看到另外一间？哦，这个蟹，原来这边可以进来哦。难怪我有少东西。
2 theatre tickets for Shakespeare's Othello. The performance is tomorrow.
Huh, have to respect the classics.
The concert program from 7 years ago. An Augusta La Duca is listed as a harpist in the orchestra.
我应该先知道这个，我才把它用那个跟他交谈才对。这里其实藏了很多线索，可是我都没有看到，反而那个剧情是继续跑的，是有点诡异的。 昨天和今天。
He clearly needs a better work-life balance.
Well-organized workplace.
就这个。还没完。是还有什么？
I swear I just saw a line out there, on the railing.
小还要缺什么？感觉没有缺东西啦。 但我有拿到我要的东西。OK， 原因不明的，这里还是黄色的惊叹号。原来还有一间房间，我完全没有进去。告北气。 好啦，本来想要早点把它弄完的，没想到这个案件这么麻烦。原因不明的还是橘色。太早右转。那个老师的小提琴就算了，以后有机会再帮你找了哈。完了。
It is a shame. I see. It was midnight. Really?
手段。
To free Miss... No. You were afraid how it would affect the reputation of the Capellos, and you feared what your husband would do as a consequence.
He's a good man, but he cares about his business, about the family. It would have destroyed him.
And now he's accused of murder, Mrs. Capello. How considerate of you.
Mio Dio, how did this all happen?
要选哪一个？我看一下哦。嗯？哦，好像没差。
Mrs. Capello, there is a way out of this mess. When the inspector arrives, tell him very little, insist you were with your husband and that he is innocent. But afterwards, you must tell Basilio about Niccolo. You wronged your husband. He deserves the truth.
Perhaps. Yes, I believe you are right. Please give me some time to prepare myself. And thank you.
Goodbye, madam.
I'm behind you with this one. Some people deserve a second chance.
哎，在聊天呢。
Come on, Sherry. Say, I am the law.
I am the law. 好了，终于结束了。好，就这样。这个就到这边了。哎，本来是想把手上的2个案件跟几个结局看一看而已。哇，没有想到这么复杂。好，那这个就之后再说啦。但我不会开太晚了。然后下一次就要开新游戏了，就第1章就玩到这边了，就之后就嘿，而且我也不一定会玩的，因为拼白金要从头到尾重打，然后完全按照那个流程重考一次才有可能白金。算了，太累了，不想打。好啦，就这样啦。然后下次我们就开新游戏了。OK， 那就到这边啦。然后下次应该就时间拉开啊，就切开，就下礼拜吧。对啊，这2天虽然可能有时间，但我懒得开台了。对啊，就好好休息吧。好啦，那我们今天时光就到这边了，感谢你今晚收看，我们下次再见，晚安，拜拜。